And hello, everybody! Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. Lots of crazy things happened last week, and time to see where everything goes from there, as maybe our time in Ashmanford is coming to a close. We'll see. But with that, when last we left our heroes, our party had arrived in the town of Ashmanford, finding mysterious and unexpected cultish activity, specifically relating to that of Dendar, within the town focus, uncovering various conspiracies as the cult is starting to kidnap people to harness their nightmares so that Dendar may feed on them, as well as a mysterious plot involving our bard friend Amethyst and the spider. However, after a night of the theater, restoring the cleansing stone, and so that can be sent back to Shadowdale for protection, Gideon finding out via the Raven Queen that he is indeed an undead. His soul is trapped in some sort of an object along with his other companions. But from there, with weak arms, as well as also Alize uncovering more information about her her heritage and everything regarding that. And as we pick up, Gideon and Rezavin have been walking and making their way back to the tavern, both holding Gideon's glaive as Gideon has been drained of strength as a result of his fight with the shadows. You all have arrived at the tavern, the White Hart Inn. Alize and Rosa, you both are currently up in your room. We'll say, just for timeline sake, this would have been during what would have been, I believe it would have been Alize's watch, since Alize was up first. So with your passive perception, you would definitely be able to hear the door close. But real quick, Rezavin and Gideon, what are you both doing as you're making your way in?
Do you want to go in the door first, or do you want me? I don't think it's not going to fit sideways. Maybe if we turn the glaive. Yeah, I'll just drag it in.
Okay. How do you get in buildings normally?
It's normally on my back.
Oh.
And, I didn't think about this either. We could have just unattached it and just each just carried half of it. I'm real tired.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, appreciate everything you did for me tonight.
You're welcome. That was interesting.
For sure. But yeah, I'll keep on watch for a little bit and then get to bed. One of you up to bed and get ready. I guess technically you don't sleep. That's right.
I do not.
Well, have fun trancing.
I'm going
Sweet
to try to
trances?
find the voices tonight.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, as they both make their way in, Alize, with your passive perception, consider you are able to hear them since you are currently more conscious.
I think Rosa took the first watch because she wanted to look at the notes first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rosa went first.
She said in memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was like, I like to relax and unwind this way.
Yes. And then I rolled horribly, so I actually didn't find out anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
we rolled gross.
Well, both of you have the same passive perception, so Rosa, you would definitely be able to hear them come in.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'll probably just poke my head out as they come in. Just go, everything okay?
Yes.
Landed.
Okay. Alze's trancing. Do we want to update tomorrow? Or do we need to talk now?
We could do it over breakfast. It's fine. I'll make a good smorgasbord before we head out. make a thing of it.
Okay. I'm already on watch if you guys want to chill out.
Oh, it's not the end of your watch by now?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
It'd probably be close to it.
Yeah, don't worry.
I
I
guess
gotta
it's-
unwind a bit anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like reading the same sentence over and over again, so.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. I'll go like settle in.
Perfect. So, as you manage to go into the trances and the watches, Gideon, since you're up first, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, Gideon's gonna stay downstairs, kind of just processing and thinking over everything, kind of playing his lute in front of the fireplace as it goes down,
Yeah.
and just kind of like making. Sounds like he's starting a new song. But yeah, I'll go ahead and every so often be looking around. 14.
14. So as you're kind of looking around at various things, excuse me, you swear at some moment you see almost like a passing shadow on the corner of your eye.
He will send over in that area where he saw like a minor illusion of like sparkles and like to light up a corner of wherever would be in darkness.
As you go ahead and light it up, you swear you see for a moment that familiar porcelain mask, and then it just fades away as your symbol glows for a split second and then fades.
Got anything else to say to me? Just kind of says out to the darkness.
It seems to be silent, but it's only a lingering shadow, lingering figure as it just fades away from existence.
Fades as the fog goes out. Be a nice little line to the song. And starts like plucking.
So as you're having your watch, the elves are in their trances. Revenant, as you are currently within your trance, the room begins to fill with a slight dull fog just lingering on the ground.
Look around, see if I see anything.
Yeah, go and make a perception check.
$14.
As you begin to just scan and look around, that deep chill just settles in and starts to get you to your bones. And eventually, through the cloud, as it begins to just rise up, you see coming out of it the familiar cloaked form with the skeletal hands that you saw back in Highmoon, maybe but a few 10 days ago. Seems to have emerged once more, and is standing there before you, expectantly.
Hello?
Hello.
What brings you here?
I bring tidings.
Please tell me.
You are doing well. Neuralis is pleased.
I I'm happy to hear that.
The next phase in your journey lies ahead.
Are you able to tell me what that is?
In the vast swamp of Cormier lies but a sunken temple that once belonged to Neuralis.
And what should I do?
You are to go there to continue your trials, to gain access to the temple is but one.
How big is this swamp?
Several miles. It is to the south of the Thunder Peaks.
I will try to find it.
The entity nods.
You are guiding your friends through a troublesome time. Rosa with her parents and village. Gideon with his most recent revelation. And Alice with her history. In this, Neuralis is pleased.
Yes, I want to help them. And I know they each have their own form of suffering they are going through that I want to help them with.
With that, it nods again.
And more will be made clear when you pass the trials of the temple.
I do have a question about Gideon.
Yes.
He made a deal with the Raven Queen. With our practices, will that be an issue?
The Raven Queen and Neuralis have never seen eye to eye for a short time as goddess of death. But in this, it is all right. He has his own purposes, his own reasoning for making this deal. And that is his path to walk.
I think my question is, I don't know everything, but can he make a deal with Neuralis? Or is that not an option now?
He has made a deal with one god, To make a deal with another while in agreement with one is possible but complicated. Could bring about issues within the gods themselves. When gods of death go to war, everyone suffers.
Would she go to war?
To fulfill her pact and her agreement, and for a soul, most likely.
So there is no friendship between Neuralis and the Raven Queen.
Not when souls are involved.
I see. I also hope to try and reach in my trance the fugue plane to try and find souls there. Do you have anything that would help?
You sense that there's almost like a grin forming beneath the hood, even though it's not visible.
All will be known within the temple.
I see. Do you have any other helpful information? I do not want to keep you too long.
Have faith in your friends, as you always have.
I will.
And with that, the fog begins to dissipate as it wraps around the entity and disappears.
I probably would still spend the rest of my trance trying to connect to the fugue plane, just
Yeah.
dabbling around and seeing if I can get anything that might be helpful.
Sure. I'll say go ahead. Since you're trying to access magic specifically, I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Ooh. Any proficiency or just straight wisdom?
Just straight wisdom. It would
Okay.
be like you're like trying to cast a scroll off a spell, for instance.
That would be a 20 then.
Modified, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Right.
Rolled 18 for a 20 total.
Okay. So as you're reaching out, you focus in on your Neuralis symbol, the symbol that's around your like on your chest with the symbol of a dove, and you start to feel it almost connect to a part of you and almost reach deep into your soul as you start to reach out. And then something starts to connect as you start to almost feel other parts of planes of existence. Like you're almost touching elements of the weave itself. And then maybe like another plane, the ethereal plane, reaching out and start to feel an invisible element, a world you had that remains that you cannot see. But you start to feel its existence. But that's about as far as you're able to get. But you start to realize that connecting it is possible. All right. So after that, just going along, Rosa eventually it does come to your watch where, or I'm sorry, Alizé does eventually come to your watch where similar results from last week where you're not really able to get much out of the text. But is there anything that you wanted Alizé to do on her watch before we jump to the following morning?
Nope.
Okay. So then as you finish up your morning routines, the tavern down below starts to become a little bit more lively as people are starting to have their breakfasts, and you all come to consciousness or out of your states of trances, and the day is before you.
I think Gideon
So,
actually. Good.
so for shipping off and stuff,
Mhm.
were we was that like, oh yes, first thing in the morning and like we need to like hurry, or is it just like, hey, it's known kind of like about like, we should probably like 9 or 10 a.m. sort of thing? Was there like an agreed?
It was generally like in the morning, not necessarily first thing, but in the like mid morning, give or take.
Okay.
Probably it's time to eat breakfast maybe and then go type of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess then Alizé would have gone to a bakery that was really close by and gotten pastries for everybody, like she
Mhm.
said.
Yeah, you're definitely able to do so. There is one that would actually be right across the street. Seems to be just been opening up, run by an elderly halfling. It looks like saying, "Oh yes, we have plenty of goods here. Plenty of pastries that have come just fresh out of the oven. Like there's things like various rolls, croissants, as well as looks like bear claws and various jelly-filled pastries."
Okay. She's gonna just get 2 dozen.
Okay. Sure. Well, I will go ahead and run you about 5 silver.
Alrighty, here you go. Thank you so much.
Catches it, gives a nod.
Minus 5 silver.
As far as Gideon, I think he actually would have ended up falling asleep downstairs, kind of cuddled up right in front of the fire, just in one of the chairs. But he did it on purpose because, and we don't have to roleplay anything, but he wanted to try and catch that other adventuring group
Yeah.
before they would have left, and just said his goodbyes and gratitude to the whole group.
Yeah. Jorgen and Kara, the whole gathering four are able to come on down. Well, lad, either way, good luck on wherever you are going. We'll definitely keep an eye on everything, as we said. And if we hear of anything, we'll do our best to contact you. Jacob here, and points to the elf with them. He gives a nod and goes, Jacob here has the means to be able to do so.
Well, that is a good thing to hold on to, and I'll look around for a second and grab a bead from my hair and just kind of flick it towards him. Make it easy for you. Kind of like a business card, right? You know, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes, ever so slightly. And with that, they give a nod. Kara gives a passing knowledge. Nods. Send my regards to Rosa and everyone else.
Thank you.
She gives one last nod and then goes off with the rest of her party.
And then last thing he's gonna do, because he kind of wanted to, kind of the same as Alizé, he's like wanted to make sure he had like breakfast ready for the group and drinks, and it would go well perfectly with her pastries. But he's gonna go around outside the tavern and just for a little bit, and just try and find a raven feather somewhere.
Oh, I'll say go ahead and make go ahead and make a perception check. See if you're able to find one.
If not, I'll speak to a friendly cat I know.
Yeah. And by the way, long rest. You've all had a long rest, so everything's restored. Strength scores, everything like that is brought up back to regular.
13.
13. Yeah, so as you're able to go ahead and look around, you take a glance and you see near one of the trees that you saw where the hawk was last night, that there does indeed seem to be that of like a little bit of a raven feather.
I figured I would find one here. Perfect. And I'll take it, prestidigitation, and he'll hold on to it, but eventually he's going to make a bit of an earring out of it.
Fair enough.
And then, yeah, he looks like normally he spends like 30 minutes getting ready. He definitely does not look like that this morning. Disheveled hair, somewhat still presentable, but he's just got everything waiting and playing his lute at the table waiting for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably come down at normal time.
All right.
Make my way over.
So eventually you all are able to meet back up at the table. Pastries and various coffees and drinks are waiting for you as you get ready for the day and ready to head back on the river to head down to Highmoon, which will take you at this point about 5 extra days.
Wow.
Morning, everyone.
You weren't lying about the whole spread thing.
Oh, of course. It's bad luck to leave a city without, getting well fed. You never know the next time you're going to have a chance to have a good warm meal. Maybe it's just a tradition we did. But
It's a good tradition.
we can start it. We are a little thing for our group as well.
I even picked up an extra pastry for, what'd you say the rat's name was? Travis? Trevor?
Terry?
It's literally been 2 months because we spent so long in this city.
Tyler.
Was it Philip?
Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it has been.
Tyler.
Oh, D&D, where 2 days can take 2 months real life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tyler, yeah. You
Tyler.
brought a
Tyler.
pastry for Tyler?
Oh yeah, just in case.
Oh,
I don't
that's
even know
nice.
if rats like pastries.
Oh, he'll love it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Gonna be eating that thing for a month.
I made sure it wasn't too
I
soft.
ration it out,
I
yeah.
feel like they're always on like little like crumbs and stuff to help shave their teeth down. At least that's what my Tressum likes to do. Have harder snacks for their teeth. So I figured the same thing, but I hope he shouldn't be very picky. He's a rat.
He'll eat whatever. Yeah.
You have a Tressum?
Yeah. Oh, it's my cat.
Ah,
Don't tell him that I said he's my cat, by the way. He's prideful. But
Where is it? Why isn't it with you?
you know how I keep talking about my magic connection being weak? I still don't feel the strong enough connection to be able to summon him. I keep trying, to be fair. I feel like I'm close, but I can't quite gain enough power yet. Usually he accompanies me on this side, though. He loves coming over here so much. It's the only time he really can. So it's gonna be mischievous.
Tyler
Anyways,
and
He looks so worried.
Tressum. Well, I mean, you just got a pet rat. That's why I'm worried.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know if Tyler's going to come with me. He might like the ship.
Yeah, you have Puffy though.
So,
Who?
yeah, I have lots. I can make friends wherever I go. It's okay.
Hey, Puffy, the sheep, the healing sheep.
It's got a name?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
didn't
thought
you
Puffy
ask
would
it?
be kind of cute. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to write all these names down. This is a lot has happened in the city.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah. So how'd the whole thing go?
Right. that was a time. So sure, we went in. We were greeted by a few of the tenants there, and I was told I can speak with her, but it's going to be an ordeal. I don't know what you saw, Resident. Did you see? What did you see happen to me?
You were standing. There were some moments your face looked like you were going through something, but they connected to the sides of your head.
Oh,
And that was all that really happened.
Yeah, so I was kind of, I don't know, put face to face with the Raven Queen herself.
oh,
She called me a affront to nature. That was fun.
What I mean,
I'm sorry. That's a little rude.
I think it was more factual than mean. Yeah, I didn't took a little bit of it as a backhanded compliment, but I think it was more descriptive.
What does
I guess it's a
affront
little
to
impressive.
nature mean?
Well, like you found out, and everyone resident realized, I technically am undead. So being undead is an affront to nature. So it's not something that is naturally occurring.
you're technically undead.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, I am.
but you're not. But you're not as. Was there a necromancer involved? That. Well, she's gonna whisper that because we're in public.
You're undead? What do you mean?
Meanwhile,
Can you
Yeah.
still eat pastry?
Then suddenly
Oh, man,
the paladins of Tyr.
Yeah, they all.
She meant the
They
beds
just all of a sudden-
were so tough that I feel undead right now. It's all right. It's all right.
They just all kind of like wake up and they're like inhale deeply.
Yeah, no, we've assumed we're at a side table away from people. Yeah. So during the fight, I lost control, like I told you before,
Mm-hmm.
with my rage. So I think I was overcome myself, as well as hurting other people. And so it seems Hope attempted to. She called it resurrection. I would assume it's more of a revivify form of resurrection. I'm sure, here there's nothing.
Okay.
But it failed. Because my soul got trapped.
Well, maybe
So I
her
don't-
spell didn't go through.
Fine. Oh no, it went through. I'm here. I'm half alive. Remember when I said my friends were trapped? Yeah, that's so am I.
How are you here, like talking to us and being you?
So that's
Doesn't that
where
make sense?
that's where I believe her powers and some sort of combination of either my bloodline or just the willpower to stay between either me or her. And I kind of reveal the scar again and be like, that is her flame. It's the color of her magic.
Fascinating. Does this kind of situation ring any bells, Lit?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay. I think religion's just a 1 for me. I don't have my character sheet at all.
Hold on
so.
1 second.
Can I also roll?
Yes,
Just for
absolutely.
fun?
Anyone can go ahead and roll in this instant. So
It's an 18.
So yeah, your religion is a 1.
Nat 20, 25.
Okay.
Wow, I got 12.
Oh, sorry, 23. I only have a +3 in religion. But still nat 20.
Yeah. So with that, Rezavin, Yeah, I mean, you all have heard stories about the undead at this point, how some undead can come back to life for different reasons with your encounters with them. Some due to needing some unfinished business, something is causing them to linger there, or even just the idea of revenge. So for that, for Alize and Rosa, you both are like unfinished business. Something is keeping him here. It doesn't sound too dissimilar to that what you are heard of with revenants, where revenants are largely kept here due to their desire to pursue revenge of a specific individual that either killed them or wronged them in life. So you definitely do know that undead existing to due to a strong emotion keeping them there is not unfamiliar. Rosa, with your nat 20 and also it being 23, you would be familiar that the fact that resurrection magic is sometimes not always the most reliable. Sometimes it can fail because you usually have to have a ritual attached to it. At least that's how I run it. To give it a bit more, and with that, sometimes it can fail. Sometimes the soul doesn't want to come back. And sometimes if something interrupts it, like an object or another spell of some sorts, the soul gets trapped. Sometimes the magic can remain and the body still somehow lingers around. So Gideon's theory is on the right path.
Makes sense.
It's
Possible.
In the instances I've heard of that kind of like misfire,
yeah.
have I heard it about like something like how Gideon is still like functioning like himself? Or would it be like it usually makes an undead person or like a shell of a person?
It really depends. You have heard instances of sentient undead. You have also heard some instances where they just become completely consumed by that emotion. And that's all that they are. They are wrath, they are love, they are whatever. But sentient undead is not unheard of, just exceptionally rare.
Okay. She's just kind of like tapping her lip, like thinking.
I'd
Okay.
go into my bag and send over a gold coin.
So you're
What's
that
that?
make you what?
You're doing your thinking thing, so I figured I'd pay you for your paralegal advice.
Oh. Well, here, you don't need to pay me, but
I mean, I
I
said I'd
mean-
give you a gold a day, so there you go.
At least you're getting paid.
I'm literally
well,
taking
I
gold out
have-
of my thing, so.
Okay, I'll add it in mine. That's so funny. Well, I heard a lot about resurrection magic. There was even a member of my parents' party that died in a pretty crazy way. And they tried resurrection magic on him and the ritual failed. I know it's like really extensive. I mean, when the ritual failed, my parents looked into a bunch of stuff and they did kind of figure out later that a lot of those failures can trigger weird situations, kind of like what you're talking about. So it's like super, super uncommon, but also not unheard of either.
I'm just special.
Yeah, kind of.
Well,
I think
revenants
you're very
are
special.
Thank you, Reginald. Appreciate it.
revenants are tied with strong emotion, and the fact that your rage produces that facade, I'd wager that's exactly why that might be your strong emotion tied.
You know, I've been real thinking about this tonight. I think my rage and more so my guilt is part of what has been my instability, and one half of what's kept me going.
Mm.
I think and there's like this long off look, and like he's remembering a memory or smelling a smell, and he just smiles and he goes, I think there's a different emotion stronger than rage that kept me alive, or at least balanced it out. So but that was the other part I wanted to speak to. Well, I'll get to that in a second, I guess. After telling me this, she wasn't going to let me come back because, again, I'm unnatural and affront to nature and the cycle, and why would she? She's the god of death, and I am an abomination to what she stands for. So, I had to make a little bit of a pact with her. Come back. I'm not really
Would
sure
you?
100% what it means, for sure, but I eventually basically offered up, I believe, my soul, or at least my servitude, upon my death to her, in return for her allowing me to free the other souls so that they can rest as well, naturally. But they are no longer an affront to nature as well.
Yeah, that feels like
What
it
does
tracks with
that
her.
mean?
In my mind, I think it's just a promise and a purpose. But it did put a mark on me. And I don't know, I'll show them the back of my hand. I don't know if just talking about it or if it would do anything, but
So
the same hand that he noticed it.
yeah, so as he reveals this hand, it seems to be pretty normal. If you want to try to activate it, Gideon, I'll say go ahead and make a charisma check.
Let's try to tap it.
Well, hello? Are you there? And we start singing to it.
Is this working? Oh, maybe I have to
Uh,
use maybe it's like a swipe motion.
Right. It's 16.
16. So it's not able to activate it fully, but you get a slight little, almost purple hued across the hand, and you see a quick symbol of a raven with the outstretched wings.
Are you okay
Nice.
that you seem like okay, but are you like okay that like this whole thing happened?
Well, that was going to be my third thing I was going to get to. I think you all have seen firsthand, and maybe even more than I meant, that you've seen my internal struggle with being here, survivor's guilt. I've not understood why I stayed with them gone. Honestly, sometimes I just wish I hadn't come back. It was real peaceful there. I didn't have stress of trying to hold back this rage, this burning, the weight of it all, protecting anyone. But making that promise, I feel like pointed me in a direction. And that's what I wanted to apologize to all of you for. I know I've made some promises or some attempts to. And I've seem erratic or unsure. And I was honestly trying to fake it. A lot of times, I told you at the beginning, I just thought I'd be escorting you to another town and I'd come home. I mean, I really, really thought I'd be a fisherman until the day I just keel over and die. That I wouldn't ever be in a place to harm someone else. To have to make these decisions again. And the more and more I got swept up with you all and mixed in, it scared me. I really, really don't want to hurt any of you the way I hurt my own friends. But I'm realizing, I point to Rosa, the fact that it seems like we're tied together more than we thought. And all of our paths help each other. This pact, I feel like, is something that gave me purpose. Something I could truly focus on. And you all commit to. So I know you look to me in more than just a laugh or a song every so often. So I do apologize if I've been wavering in that lately. I promise to be a lot better going forward. Again, I do not promise that I can control flames all the time, but I'm working on it. But I'll be much better believing my words now. If that's anything.
All right.
I mean, sorry, D, your camera's so behind. I never know when you're talking. So I keep
It's
feeling
okay.
like I say something at the exact same time as you every time. I'm not meaning
No,
to.
it's okay. It's okay. I know that the phone camera's a little bit more of a struggle, but no, she just kind of nods. I wasn't gonna say anything else. She's like, okay,
Okay.
as she's thinking and processing.
I mean, it's definitely been difficult, I think, but I also feel like context matters. And that's why I really like reading in history and understanding everything that has gone on before and everything to know about whatever I can, because I don't know, I guess if you're functioning sort of like a revenant or with these like strong emotions, or like your soul isn't in the right place or something, it sort of makes sense, everything we've seen. So
I do
I
feel
can have more,
unbalanced.
yeah, like I can try to have more patience with that too, instead of just getting frustrated.
I can take frustration. Be more willing to voice your concerns if you have any. I can take them. That's what paralegals for. Sometimes lawyers go down wrong paths and the assistants be like, well, maybe you need a recess. Or you need a rejunction.
Okay. But I'm good for trying to, I don't know about start over, but you know.
Cool. I appreciate that.
There's always at least, even though it's not an answer I think anybody really wants to hear, and one you weren't hoping for or even imagining, at least there is a little bit of relief, sigh of relief in an answer. So,
Yeah. And Resvin, I was thinking about this too. Oh, go ahead. Do you have a thought?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I will do what I can to help you with my god. He would not think you're a front side of nature.
Trying real hard not to laugh. I appreciate that, Resvin. I really do. Assuming you had a few words with your patron last night.
I did.
Well, whether I'm a front side to, or back to nature, I promise I always got your back as well.
I wonder if she knew what I want to do, if she would have let me leave last night.
What? Oh, like with doing necromancy.
Yes.
I wouldn't underestimate these gods. I'm pretty sure they know.
Maybe don't say it just in case. I wouldn't just like blurt that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Being low key.
Just putting out there. I thought about this last night too. Little loops. I'm real good at loopholes. Real good at loopholes. They're my favorite thing about contracts. So she just said, when I get my soul, and when I die, I'm hers, right? You know, like, servitude. I don't even know what that means. What, like servitude, or I don't even know. But I think she meant my soul, because you know, my body was in the temple, my soul was with her, right? Resvin, I already told you, after I'm gone and dead, you can have my body. So, you know, maybe I'll pledge my body to your god, and boom, there you go.
You
Both
have
dead
two
gods are
gods,
happy.
2 hands. I'm just saying you can hold them both.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here for that kind of chaos.
Maybe not
plan.
right now, but
No, not right
know.
now.
we need like a bind or a little like leverage, you know? I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I do love the idea of being like my undead body coming around protecting you, Resvin, whenever you need it. If you're
It's a
going
good
to raise
plan.
an undead army, of course.
Yes, if you would be willing, that is nice. If you do not
See,
mind, I would like
everyone-
to study you as well, in your current being.
Sure. Yeah. And you would understand
Everybody wins.
exactly how I function when you need. I'll be your first general. You just say arise, and I'll be right there. Be fun.
Yes, the way you are is very interesting to me.
Again, thank you.
It is.
I
a
feel
good
so weird talking about like if you're dying though. I mean, I guess
Yeah, I saw your
technically
face there.
I don't like thinking
I'm
about that very much. you
already
know.
halfway there.
Using
Oh
every
my
part.
gosh.
Smart.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more jokes about that. I can tell you that much.
Sorry, Rosa. I'm sorry. I'll back off.
I mean, I just won't laugh at the jokes. I hope no one's offended.
It's fine. They're all soulless jokes anyway. No, I thought that was a good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That is
Because I
fine.
know. Thank you, President. Thank you. You got it. It makes me happy. That's my first win of the day.
Oh, it's so good.
That
Okay.
is funny.
Was there anything else, Gideon? Because I had a little bit of business for a second as well. But
Oh no, I rest my case.
all right. Meeting not adjourned yet. So I apologized to Rosa last night. I'm also sorry for the way I am. I actually probably am an affront to nature, to be honest. But that's
I'm sorry.
okay. Yeah. I know I can come off as a little uncaring, I guess. Sometimes I really don't mean it. I'm sorry if I seem to hold everybody back as well with kind of at a distance with as many people as I've known over my weirdly increasing lifespan and longevity. I have known thousands of people. I've been in many, many parties of adventurers. I've been in circuses. I've been in militaries and guards. It's so many things. The more I think about it, the more I get a headache, but also the more I remember. But what's hard is the mortal plane. I've also lost all of those people. And every time I come here, I always try to find those people. And if I don't, and if I find a grave, I try to visit and pay my respects. But what I'm trying to get at is it is very hard to allow myself to get close and to get overly fussy and caring to a point, to protect yourself. It's not that I don't care, it's more the fragility of life and mortal life, even for elves. I mean, again, it's easier in the Feywild because people tend to have longer lifespans there overall. So, just know I do care and I want to help everybody. And I'm sorry for being more flippant as well. I've seen so much stuff over the course of my life. And I also try to forget it too. And apparently my noggin's also a little bit messed up. So sorry for coming off callous. But I do care. The end.
Well, I think context matters as well. I would be, I think, that way too if I lived that long. But I'm glad you find the joy in each little moment. Something I've noticed about you.
Yeah. And you never know when it's going to be taken away, or things can change real quick on a silver. So, yeah, I mean, I really love meeting other folks and I love learning stories and, listening to the bards and listening to the new tales and reading books and all that. But after a while, I think the time distortion and time dilation has really hit me harder than I initially thought as well. So I think there is some level of intense interwoven magic that must be over me in my mind in some form of being a very tight-knit barrier. But it doesn't excuse my actions from trying to be more present and trying to be more caring. It's not that I'm uncaring, it's just I've seen so much death in my life. And so as long as I can walk away from a battle, it's not really a bad battle in the end. But that also doesn't mean that I don't care about the lives lost either. So, but sometimes it is easier having things at an arm's length than keeping it close and feeling every single emotion every single time.
I get that. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. I just said I'd do a group apology. And I'm sorry about my chaos. But if I ever cross a line, just let me know and say, hey, Alize, show more compassion. And I'll be like, sorry, all right.
Okay. I mean, we already talked, so I don't feel like I said everything I needed to.
Rezavan will stand up. I am sorry if I am odd to you. I know sometimes the way I like to be around dead things is odd to people and can make you not feel good. But I really do enjoy it, but it is not what I want to do to make you feel bad. And he'll sit back down.
Hey, and Alize's gonna like have him. Have we explained cheers to him?
Oh, I'm sure by now. Yeah.
Okay, let's cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to our weirdness.
Clink.
Do I have to apologize for something? I'm sorry that
Yeah, it's your
Mama
turn.
follows me wherever I go.
You have nothing to
Okay,
apologize
yeah.
for. You're just
Okay,
a
let
wonderful.
her talk first. We all did our apologies. I mean, we could at least offer her a chance to apologize.
She's done nothing wrong in her entire life.
You don't know that? Maybe she feels
That's
like she
true.
needs to get something off her chest. I'm sorry.
All
Do
right.
you want to get something off your chest?
Just sorry, I have a lot of drama that follows me wherever I go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Sorry, I'm
dismiss
blunt
your apology,
sometimes.
Rosa.
Okay,
But
thanks.
either one we accept quite gladly. So. Well,
Okay,
it
well,
sounded bad, but you know what I mean. Though, I won't lie. Okay, Puffy does scare me every so often. I'm still getting used to that one.
Wolfie is a precious baby.
Oh, quite precious. But when it like pops up in your like peripheral and its eyes are like going two different directions, at first
Oh, I
you
love
think it's
that.
an enemy. Especially when you're
Yeah.
raging, you just don't know what it's, and then you got to figure out what eye to look at, and then it's just off-putting for a little bit. But I think it's very cute once you get used to it.
he's just like, so checked out. I think that's why I love him so much.
Did
I
you
would love
model
to
that
live a life
spell
like him.
after? Did you model that spell after a real sheepy companion that you had, or just
I
in
might have
general the flock?
subconsciously. There was like a couple of
Mm.
sheep in some of the shepherd's herds that were like really something else. Like they would have walked off a cliff if you wouldn't have watched out for them. And I just thought that was like the most endearing thing I've ever seen. So
Yeah. Have you ever seen some of the Fey sheep where the wool comes from? They're multiple colors.
I don't
They
think
can just
so.
change on a dime.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's really
Man,
cool.
the
It's how
farmers
you
would
get
love
change
that.
in fabrics, changing wool garments. You think about the
Oh,
color,
yeah.
and then the magic from that wool changes your outfit to coordinate. It's beautiful.
That's pretty great.
Not the ones where they have like all the really crazy teeth though when they attack you.
Well, I mean, what doesn't have teeth in the Feywild? Honestly.
That is true.
Okay, well, a lot of things have teeth in the Feywild, okay? It was a joke.
Add teeth to my Feywild. Well, I think we've done a good job getting everything off our chest today. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before heading to the ship?
Nope.
I'm good with getting out of here.
Yeah. We can skedaddle. That's
Oh,
fun
one
to
more
say in
thing.
that accent.
One more thing, and I run outside like little like side door real quick. I take my glaive out and I spin it like behind my back like a big thing and catch it. Be like, I got my string back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I almost dropped it
Is it
actually.
a
But that was
backup
actually
power?
really close. Oh yeah, I couldn't carry this thing last night. We had to carry it between the two of us.
Oh, I know, I was so
Wow.
tired. It was hard to hold up my wings, even.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you're all okay now. Okay.
I did 100 push-ups this morning just to celebrate.
That's gross. But good job.
Let's go.
Yep.
So, as you all wrap up your various tasks and deeds within that of Ashburn Ford, eventually you're able to make your way toward the docks, where you see it's basically about 3 ships currently in port. They are small shore runners, as well as even some look to be more logging in nature to take from Ashman Ford, take it further down the river to Shadowdale, it looks like. And you see the vessel that you all arrived here on, the Heraldry, with a single massive mast, and then one as toward the front to help guide things a little bit. You see the various crewmates boarding up, and you see the halfling captain, Spencer Conroe. So Spencer, he's up on the top deck, looking around. He looks over, sees you all, gives a wave. Hey, I see you all made it here on time. Did you get everything you need taken care of?
That and more, and pastries, like promised.
Ah, excellent. Well, we knew the last few days have been fairly eventful within these borders. I'm assuming you all had I'm assuming you all may have had something to do with it.
Not at all. What are
Yeah,
you
a
talking
little
about?
bit.
Yeah, everything.
Unfortunately.
We were helping, not causing the problems that we were ending. We don't start fights, but we do end them.
Hey, lass, look, I don't judge. If you are the ones causing the mischief, who am I to say otherwise?
To be fair, we did instigate and start and finish all those cult fights, but won't start any trouble on the ship.
That is probably all that I ask, is that you don't start any undue trouble. I mean, after all, within the Dale lands, trouble does tend to find those who wander along the land for enough time.
Oh, we're magnets.
Many who wander this earth are. But
Spice of life, that.
exactly. But as far as everything else is concerned, it seems that we're getting more or less ready to go ahead and ship off. Our heading looks to be pretty standard, heading down to Highmoon. Should probably take us about 5 days to get there. We'll arrive at the Highmoon port, and then from there you all, whatever you decide to do, that is completely on you.
Perfect. Ready to go to high noon and high moon.
Yep. All right. Well, with that, as you all enter onto this up onto the ship, the gangplank is removed. Ropes are tied off. The gangplank is removed as the sails are then unfurled. The various crewmen go into their stations to make sure that they are able to guide the heraldry out of port. You do look and you see that stone bridge that's connecting the Ashman Ford from one end to the other portion of the river on the other side to be able to walk to the town. As you start to see the heraldry make its way to the stone bridge, eventually you see parts of the bridge almost disassemble itself inward as it seems to collapse and make way for the ship as it goes on in. And eventually it moves back, and as it leaves, the bridge reassembles itself. And
You muted there, Alize.
you're still muted.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's okay. I wasn't really saying anything.
Okay, perfect. So then, as you continue your journey heading down southward to Highmoon, is there anything you all care to do on the vessel?
You're muted.
I would try and find
Rachel.
Oh my gosh, it's not
Tyler?
Philip. I keep calling him Philip.
Tyler!
Tyler.
Tyler. I think it's Philip, the rat of Kelly's and Mishaps.
Yeah, that's
Where am I
Mishaps.
getting
Yeah.
Philip from? Okay.
It's
we
his
have multiple
cousin.
rats in all these campaigns. Okay.
So rats are fun pets.
Yeah, I'll go find Tyler.
He's
and
been hiding
see
from you
how
because he's been
doing.
calling out Philip, and he's really mad at you.
He's angry.
Philip!
Yeah.
Ugh,
So-
did you get another rat?
as you start to call out to Tyler, and I'll say at that point, go ahead and make a perception check.
Um. 14.
14. It does take you some time, but eventually you are able to find Tyler, especially as you're calling him out, and just see from one of the barrels beneath the below deck, you just hear as he looks forward, ears perked, kind of standing on hind legs. You see the gray fur of Tyler. He goes and then runs on over to you.
Okay, I'll cast Talk with Animals, and I'll just go, hey, how have things been here?
Oh, things been good.
Yeah, anything interesting happen?
No, heard many things going on outside.
Oh, like what?
Lots of, well, one time was a big boom. Another time was some slight fighting and things like that. Pretty scary noises, but nothing really on here.
Okay, good. And then she just kind of mutters, I'm so glad I didn't bring you with me. Yeah, it was a little scary out there, but it's gonna be good now. I brought you pastry. I give him his little snack.
He has like little grabby hands as he goes at grabs it, just and he just eats it right on up and.
Oh, that was all I had. Sorry.
It just looks so.
So, same deal as before. Look out for suspicious people. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm just amazed you can give a thumbs up. I didn't even know rats could do that. You're like the smartest rat I've ever met.
Decided just to try it one day and it worked.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually like really good. You could probably communicate with the shipmates that way. That's like a universal sign.
Probably not. Who knows?
Okay. Anyway, you can stick with me though if you want.
As he goes in, scurries up your arm and kind of nestles almost like in like the back area of your clothing just to hide a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. That's really all I think she would do aside from on the ship. Aside from like hanging out with people or helping Resident with his book.
Right.
Oh, I think I would also try and go over those notes for Alize.
Yes.
Because I rolled so bad the other night.
Yeah, let's have a do-over on that.
Sure. Both of you go ahead and make for me just general intelligence checks.
Much better. 20 total.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, I have your thing pulled up here, so that'll be a total of a 4. So as you're kind of looking over it, Alize, just something about it, the notes, they're just not necessarily clicking.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell why. So Rosa, as you're examining them, a lot of the information that Kale told you about is here. However, as you are currently expanding it and going over it, you do get a name. Let's see. Better make sure I get the name correctly.
Tyler.
Tyler.
All connecting together.
We shall never remember that name ever again.
It is a Baron, and it's Baron Ashab.
Baron, like Biron?
Yeah, as in a title.
Okay.
Is that one of the Araval then, or is it something else?
That's one of the Avriel. It seemed to be barren over the keep during the time of, and just before the Wind Rebellion.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll probably like point that out to Alize and just be like, we should remember this name. Maybe when there are other places that we find of like researching purposes, we could see if we can find that. Maybe we'll find out more.
Yeah.
Could be the portrait of that person too, potentially.
That's true. That's what I was kind of thinking. I'm also curious. I mean, places that have extensive libraries, and also, particularly if we come across any towns with long and substantiated elven history, and presence, might be able to, because they seem to be tied with, the other elves. So I've just been kind of wondering if that might be things to look for as well. Humans have shorter memories, and sometimes don't write things down.
I mean, you definitely want a very long-standing historical account.
Yeah.
In places that hold that. So, yeah. We can look out for it.
Yeah. Maybe if we help out Amethyst as well. I mean, Harpers are like all about information and stuff, right? So this might greatly interest them.
True. Yeah, there's a few things I feel like we could ask the Harpers to look into, including like maybe finding some of Revenants people if they happen to be around and stuff. So we can just add this to the list.
I'm sure they'll be very happy. To be fair, we are helping them. So it's just, not that it needs to be an exchange, but helping each other, spreading more information. I feel like when information is withheld and restricted, that's when you get problems a lot of times too. So,
right.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I have a hard time reading this stuff, honestly. Baron Shop. Okay, you know what? I'll write it in my notebook. And she finally starts recording about this journey in her journal. Maybe I'll do a backlog.
Approvingly, like, yeah.
The thing about journaling is, I had a bunch of journals that I would find at stores or I would get as a gift because the running joke is that my memory is poor. Well, sort of joke on everyone. Yeah. So I'd always get these beautiful journals and, I'd always have some cheesy slogan on it like, don't forget, daily write, year, whatever. It's just one of those, you start it and then you forget about it. And then suddenly a century goes by. Enter another thing, another century.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you should do it next time. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep better track record. Thanks, Rosa.
1 century later.
That's all I wanted to do. Yeah. I forgot again.
Alize was probably... She probably would cast Speak with Animals as well and talk to Tyler and like feed him and then ask if he wanted to like fly, and then take him if he wanted to flying. And she'd put like a little rat harness on him so he's like secured, and then take him up if he wanted. If you want, Tyler.
What is flying?
Like a bird.
Ooh.
You know how birds, and then she points to like the birds and they're up.
Oh, sure.
Okay. She'll go and do that.
All right, we're going to see how terrified this poor rat is flying.
She'll do animal handling.
He's wow. Okay.
He's the bravest boy.
I rolled a 17, so he's doing well. He is shockingly. It It is very much almost like the end of Toy Story when Woody is just outstretching his arms like this. This is to infinity and beyond. It's very much like that kind of situation where Tyler's just shockingly having the time of his life. Obviously, short grabs, so he can't necessarily try to grab things out there, but he seems to be enjoying this.
Okay, yeah. And she does make a little tiny harness out of like rope.
Right.
Just to be extra secure, just in case. But yeah, she'll just entertain him with that.
Perfect. Yeah, no, even with penalties, he's fine. So
Good job.
all right. So what are Gideon and Rezavan doing during this time?
So I think Rezavan's activities are trying to find times when Gideon is free to maybe inspect him a little bit, go over some things, and he'd look at his book as well and see if his book could help in the study. You know, any of the combination of undead and physiology stuff and all that can help him. If he'd be
Well,
willing
Resident,
to.
I just took my shower, so I mean, if that's what you want to do your inspection on, go ahead. Just
All right. He will go ahead and start inspecting.
All right. So as you go ahead and do so, I'll say go ahead and make a medicine check since you are specifically looking over physiology.
And I'll guidance myself.
Fair enough.
let me know if you find any
Nice.
ticks as well. That was a really forest type town as well.
Yes, I can do that. 22.
22. As you look over him, he seems to have based upon everything that you've read within your book, seems to have a fairly consistent anatomy. Everything that should be there is largely there, save for his heart, which seems to be more fire at this point. But everything else, as far as like blood, vascular, everything like that is
All right.
gotta love it when I anyway.
Proud to be Gideon LeBlanc.
Yep. So I'm not looking forward to the comment section when this comes up. Okay, moving on. As everything looks to be fairly normal, and it's just the part that is definitely missing, and that where things get a little bit wonky is definitely when you get to his heart, where it seems to be that is more of a fire that's burning. But as far as an undead is concerned, there doesn't seem to be the traditional decay that is going along with it. It seems that the magic and fire is what's keeping him fairly more along the lines of what would be considered a living person.
So it's only the fire. That's the only thing that's odd about him. It's just,
Pretty much.
okay. He'll just say, if at some point you feel comfortable, do you think I could look inside where your heart should be and see what's there?
I mean, sure.
It does not need to be now, just at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I never really thought about open chest surgery like that. I guess technically doesn't have a heart there, so I don't know. Have I ever been injured there? Like,
I mean, obviously you've been hit there with the blows and in combat and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
So it's not like fire comes erupting out or anything like that, right?
pretty much, it seems to be normal hits. You haven't been hit grievously enough to
Like
basically
go that deep, man.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I'm real interested to see what would happen, to be honest.
I am too.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have. I'm running out of reasons to say no, to be honest. Just don't want to die quite yet. I mean, finish dying, continue dying, unaliving. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Have healing I can do if I need to.
That is true. I mean, sure, we got 5 days. You just want to do it now?
Now,
Don't think of a better time.
if you want to.
This is all you.
I don't have any tools for it. Should I get tools for it first?
Yeah, I would probably say so. Probably a sterile environment. Actually, yeah. Now that we think about some of these things.
There are some tools I want to get at some point. There's jars, and there's something that I think might be a little hard to find because it's firm-eld and it hides. So I think it hides a lot. You might need to help me find it.
Oh, Marble hide.
Yeah, it hides.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's fine. It's just a chemical.
But it says it
Pretty-
hides. when I was
yeah.
reading it.
No, like I think it's HYDE. Actually, it actually might be IDE, but it's a different type of hide.
It sounds the same.
It does, yeah. There's a lot of words that I like that, like there. You know, it's
Like when
confusing.
someone's sad, they're there.
That is one example of it, yes. So yeah, the common language is very confusing. There's very multiple ways to say the same thing. But that's just the name of the chemical that they use. I don't know why.
Oh.
So, but it's very easy. It actually doesn't hide. It's very easy to find. I'm sure some alchemist or necromancer or taxidermist even will probably have it.
Oh, I thought it would be hard to find. That is confusing.
It can't be. This world's very confusing.
Can I ask you a question?
What if I just said no?
I don't have to ask you a question.
No, well, no, go ahead.
He'll look around to see if there's anybody else around. He'll try to find a quiet spot.
Yeah, so maybe you're up on deck doing this or down below, but if you're down below, there's not really a lot of people there during the day. So you're able to, even within that context, you're able to find a generally quiet spot.
You know, Resume, before we go find a spot, let me put my clothes back on since you did the inspection.
Oh,
And
okay.
put his robe back on. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Go ahead.
So you have that fire burning in your chest. When we were back in that town and we went to that play.
Yeah.
After the play, when the warriors and fighters came out to talk to us,
Right. Yes.
there was a moment when the main one, the leader, came over, and Rosa seemed very happy to see him,
Oh, very happy. Yes.
and I felt like a burn in my chest at that point.
Really? Did you now?
I mean, I feel a little bad because I got everyone else's name in my book but his, because I felt like I didn't like him much. But that didn't seem right. But why do you think I have that burning in my chest too, like you?
You are the most innocent, sweetest person I've ever met, and you need to be protected at all costs. So there's a couple things here. First off, I wouldn't. Okay, no, let's start with that. So, Hold on, I need to break this down for a second. So, why do you think you got that burning? Let's figure that out first. Was it because something about that person you didn't like, or the fact that she was fangirling? Which one weighs more and makes you more like, hey?
I think it was kind of... It felt bad when she did it for him.
Instead of you. Just as an example.
Guess.
Like, that'd be really cool if she was that excited about your stuff, right? Like, that's kind of that feeling.
Well, I think she is sometimes.
She is. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that it's directed towards someone else made you feel this way, right?
I guess.
Slightly. Yeah. You just see him go, This is going. I'm so happy right now. I'm a hopeless romantic. All right. Well, I am totally on board. I'm going to help you out with this. I'm your wingman. Means I got you. Just like you know, you're helping me with the death stuff. I'll help you with this stuff. We're going to land the bird. It's going to be fantastic.
Don't know where that accent went. Wings like Alizé too.
You know, if that's what it takes to help you out, buddy. You know, technically, actually, I do have wings, but they're necrotic. Anyways,
that sounds good too.
Yeah, I can't fly or anything. Anyways, back to the point. So, first off, that's a feeling, an emotion called jealousy. Very natural. Nothing to be ashamed of, unless you let it control your actions. You know, I sometimes accidentally let my rage control my actions. Like, for example, the theater people, when the tickets, I kind of got too excited, and like, that was like a big red flag.
Should I have gotten his name in my book too?
Probably, but you should treat him fairly. Wrong. But it's nothing bad. It's nothing wrong. Nothing at all. That's how you felt in the moment, and you went with it. You didn't know. Second thing, I just want to make sure you're aware of. And they could be warriors in their own might, and bards and what they do are quite heroic. But those were actors, my friend. They were just telling the story of the actual warriors, just kind of like how you tell the stories of people that are long past. That's what they were doing in the play form.
Yes, and you tell stories and we all fight. Yes.
They might not fight. I'm not sure. They might, but that's not their intention. It's very separate. That's like you know how we're going out saving people, and that's kind of like our day job.
Okay.
Their day job is to sit at that theater and put on stories and inspire people. Inspire someone like me to go out and go on an adventure.
Okay.
But they didn't actually do anything So, yeah, that main person, you're not really jealous of him. You're jealous of Drizzt. The one that they were doing the play of. That's who she's fangirling over.
Okay. But what do I do about it with Rosa?
Be yourself. Exactly what you're doing now. Perfect.
Okay.
And don't ever be afraid to, when you feel the time is right, or if you feel it's relevant, to tell her these things. Tell her how you feel. It's a little early now. Maybe not right now. There's no rush. But don't ever be afraid to tell her how you feel. The way she makes you feel when you're around her.
Yes, I do like talking to her. I liked the night we sat on the roof and talked.
It's so sweet. It's like a soap opera in front of my eyes. Risen, I think you have a little crush on Rosa.
I can't crush things.
No. But the way you're feeling about her, do you feel that same way about Alize or me? In different ways, right?
I guess it is different. I like you both.
But it's different.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a crush.
Oh. Maybe I am getting stronger.
Remember how I just said a word can mean two different things?
Oh,
yeah, that's another
one of those.
example. Yeah, I need to find out what that's called. I actually don't know what that's called. I'll have to research that.
I don't like that there is not a word for every individual thing, and things can mean two things, and that is confusing.
Yeah, it's all about context. If you're using crush towards a person, oh dang, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, you can crush a person. Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah, I'm confused. I might go read my book. Thank you for listening to me.
Of course, anytime I'm here for you. Always here to, soundboard. You can let me know if you have these feelings. I won't ever say anything to Rosa. I promise.
Okay.
Or Alize.
Okay.
I might journal it, but that'll just be me.
Okay.
You want to do yoga? I'm about to start yoga. I'm going to start meditating.
I can give it a try.
All right, let's go. I'm going to take him to the top deck. That's what Giddy was going to do, is he's going to try and do their fantasy version of yoga.
Yeah,
and
of
stretching
course.
and meditating.
Yeah, so after having this heart-to-heart in this conversation, you head upstairs and to the top deck as you start to stretch, go into the various poses, relax after spending a lot of time these last few days in very stressful environment, but finally being able to relax as you head down the river. And that's where we're going to take a break for tonight. All right. Well, lots of interesting things, lots of interesting conversations and reveals this half. So excited to see what comes next. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around. welcome back, everybody. Just now joining us, welcome to Revenants Wake, where first half we had a lot of conversations about a wide variety of things, from various emotions and what people are feeling, as well as a potential path forward as the party is currently heading down the river from Ashman Ford down to Highmoon. Excuse me. And as you all have been going, you have gone about 4 days of travel. Largely been without major incidents, save for maybe some rocky waters a little bit, maybe some stormy moments, but nothing major. If anything, the last 4 days have probably been rather peaceful, considering everything that you encountered. You know that around morning of the next day, day 5, you'll be arriving around Highmoon. So, as you are currently on this boat, I would say it's about afternoon on the boat, having one more day aboard. Is there anything that you all are doing? I should note that it is currently overcast. Pretty cloudy. Almost seems to be storm clouds ahead.
Okay. I know with Alize, she's just gonna do what she did last time on the boat and just kind of keep track of the winds, keep on top of stuff because we've already encountered those water elementals. And especially in a storm, she's flying low, but she's also trying to, even more so, is able to catch those different winds and kind of feel where it's coming from.
Okay. I'll say go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 21.
21. As you're kind of looking, you do look off into the distance, and you do see what looks to be a slight fog forming off in the distance. It's clear that just with how the river goes, that you'll eventually be hitting and going into the fog at some point.
Okay. I'll relay that to the guy in the crow's nest, or the person in the crow's nest. Does that seem like it's a normal weather phenomena for what is going on and the temperature and all of that? Because fog forms under particular circumstances.
Very good question. I'll say in this instance, go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Just
21.
21. Either way, as you look over and are examining it, the heat of the day, or I should say, it is a little hot and humid, but that's not where fog forms under. Maybe in the summertime, it forming in the early parts of the morning when the dew is evaporating and things like that. That's most likely when it would form it. So this is definitely not natural.
Okay. She's going to immediately alert. More so, I think she'll head down to the helm, and she'll alert them of that and kind of find anybody else who is on deck as well. I think she's going to be trying to be really quick about it and letting everybody kind of know and brace for a potential of something.
Well, if it's a fog that's not natural, what do you think it could be?
I mean, there's spells that can conjure fog. There's other, monsters, elementals, and stuff that I'm sure. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I don't really know this area and region, but it's not too far-fetched to say that it's probably of magical means. And might not bode well for us.
Well, either way. All right, everyone, go ahead and light some torches. Get some lanterns lit. Make sure that our path is cleared so that way we can avoid any rocks going in. Natural or not, fog is fog, and we need to be careful.
Yeah.
Gideon's been running a good portion of the crew in the Cobras stretch in like yoga, so everyone that's like not on watch is like doing yoga in the front. He's like, "You are the captain. Go up and get your stations ready."
With that, all the men go, dude, okay. And with that, they just start to go. And everyone does seem to be lighting their torches and lanterns, starting to stick them in various areas to help make the ship both visible, but also make sure that you do see two men who are getting stationed toward the bow of the ship to be able to help guide any passage.
Yeah, Alize is going to do the same on the crow's nest just above it. She'll have a lantern on her as well.
All right.
I'll cast down at the bottom of the mast, like on deck, light, but I'll make it red so it doesn't like blind us.
Right, so it doesn't bounce off and hit everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right.
So it'll be like on the deck, kind of just like phasing out in like a real creepy, foggy way.
As soon as we hit the fog, she's going to finish she's going to finish casting detect magic to see if it's magical, because it'll...
Yeah. So as you do start to eventually encroach and get closer to the fog to get to within the radius of detect magic, you do indeed sense that this, whatever this is, it is definitely magical. It seems to have that of a little bit of enchantment and necrotic.
Okay. Does that mean anything to me in particular with those combos? Like, other than what it is, like, is there anything that I've encountered that would let me know monster-wise, or...
Yeah, at this point, I would say go ahead and make another nature check. Or, wait, this is magical arcana.
Arcana? Okay. 15.
15. There's a lot. It depends. There are definitely creatures out there that can cause people to see illusions.
Mm-hmm.
Or to feed on different things of a person. Fears, dreams, hopes, that kind of thing. Normally those are can be created by people and just unleashed onto the world to cause chaos. Sometimes there's a random purpose. There is an actual purpose. But beyond that, it's really hard to tell just what this creature would even be, and potentially what its intended purpose is. Or even if it is a creature.
Right, yeah. Okay. She will call down what the fog is, though, so that everybody, party knows, ship knows, you know.
Okay.
Rose Resident, you ready? Where you at? Boom out.
Yeah, I'm probably in the middle of the ship because I don't want to be near the edge of anything. I'll be like, sure, I guess.
If there is there enough 10-minute warning time?
No, there's plenty of
Yes.
warning time for this.
Okay.
As the fog, like little strands of the fog are definitely starting to approach the ship, but the beast of it is definitely starting to encroach, but you definitely have enough time.
Yeah. I would ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease as well.
Okay. So as you go ahead and eventually do get it off, especially you send it out, and eventually you do sense out, and there's no poisons or diseases within the cloud itself.
Would you consider fog an object? Sorry, my bad.
Not really.
Probably not, right?
No.
Yeah, I think so. Good.
I'll kind of go to the captain and kind of like poke his like sleeve a little bit. Excuse me.
So he is a halfling, so you're...
Yeah,
so
for sure.
he kind of just looks up at you.
I might have a way to keep the fog away if it's bad. Do you want me to stand near you so that you can steer the ship? Or should I go somewhere else?
Well... What did you have in mind?
A swirling barrier of wind, like around you and me.
I can certainly help. Though if this is magical, I don't know how much, but it's definitely worth something.
I have no idea. Worth a shot, I guess.
Okay. He gives a... you can definitely keep it around me just so I can see where... if I'm going anywhere. The lights around will assist me in some capacity.
The only downside is that you can't hear anything because the wind's so loud. Is that going to be a problem?
That's going to be a problem in that case. It'd probably be best if you, well... It'd probably be best if you managed to try and get that somewhere else. Help with visibility and things of that nature.
Sure. I can do that. And she like awkwardly like leaves and we'll try to find somewhere else advantageous on the ship that might help.
Yeah. You gather that, excuse me, maybe the bow, just because that is definitely where visibility would matter the most, since that's where they're going. But also avoiding the edge, but going near the bow potentially to help spread some visibility, it would be most likely the most advantageous area.
So she's like looking around and is still standing in the middle and seems like she really wants to stay in the middle, but then her eyes land on the bow and she realizes that that's probably the best spot to go. And then she just goes, and like a little sigh, and then we'll like kind of walk over it.
I mean,
front.
if I remember correctly, you shoot pretty far, don't you?
It's a different thing.
Oh, well, never mind then. I thought you were going to do the same thing you got us in last time.
It's still wind. It's around me. Like, it'll disperse everything around me and whoever's around me.
Well, Resident, why don't you protect Rosa while she goes to the bow? I'll stay in the middle and make sure nothing jumps on the ship.
I'll be up here.
I did want to ask Rosa a question too.
Sure.
Do you have your map?
My star map?
No, of this area.
Uh-huh. So I'll take it out.
Where are we, and where was the thing we met in the woods on the way up?
Do you mean the water elements or the nymph?
Aquain, is it?
Yeah, are we close to that at all, I guess? Or
No, you're pretty far off. So where you encountered her was in was more toward the center lake of within the Dale Lands in the Cormanthor Forest, so just north of where Highmoon is. You've definitely gone down one of the forks and down toward Highmoon, so you're potentially in the same region, but let's see, let's get exact mileage here. You're about maybe like 50 miles apart.
yeah, so I'll point it out and be like, that's where she was. This is where we are. To scale, that's 50 miles.
Okay, and that is far.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty far. Good thought, though, is you thinking that that's what's her.
Well, did not know if something changed for her.
Yeah, that's true. No, this is some other horrible, scary thing that we have no idea what it is, so that's great for us.
Well, I will be here to try and keep you safe.
I should have stayed home today.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. If you stay next to me, you might be clear from the fog, but if you have to leave, that should be fine. It would just slow you down a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So as you prepare and look on, eventually the ship does start to get enveloped in the fog. The dark overcast of the day, seemingly almost like that of night. Visibility is very low as the fire gives a slight dim light bouncing off of the fog. You swear the temperature almost drops several degrees. The chill goes up your spine as you continue to go down. The crewmen are calling out various directions to help Spencer guide and miss various rocks that he may be coming across. You continue down this path for some time in the afternoon, and the fog seems almost endless as it goes on for hours and hours at this point. And as you continue on, I'm going to need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
This is a charm condition effect.
This is not a charm.
Okay.
I double checked.
I'm
Just making sure.
guessing it's not an effect I can see, right? Oh, wait, it wasn't an effect. I'm stupid. Never mind. I just started reading what was over on my sheet and I was like, oh, does this help?
Oh, I get saves. Oh, wait.
Yep. I do that all the time with the DAV because it only works on concentration checks. Like, con save. I'm like, wait, no. It's concentration.
Okay. All right. Gideon.
4.
Alize.
18.
Rezavin.
He's just sitting there.
17.
And Rosa.
19.
Wow. So, as you're going,
He's
hear
just standing there humming in his head.
you hear one of the crewmen just scream out at the top of his lungs as he's grabbing his head and just muttering to himself. And then a few seconds later, another golem goes, "Ah! No!" And he just shouts out, "No! It was an accident! I swear! Leave me alone!"
I'm just
Is
looking
there anything
around.
around them? Just
We'll say, go ahead and make a perception check. Don't worry, Gideon, we'll get to you.
Okay.
18.
Okay, so is anyone else looking around, or is it just Rezavin?
Yeah, I was gonna
Look.
say, especially with Alize knowing that this is magical.
A 1!
Oh, girl. 22.
Okay, so Rosa, 2 sailors just suddenly, hardened sailors just suddenly bellowed out in fear at something, and it just shaking you. So, and with that, Alize and Rezavin, you start looking around at where they are, and you don't see that anything. But then, let's see. But then as you are looking, Alize, you kind of look to the bow of the ship, and something catches your eye. And Gideon, as you're witnessing these sailors cry out, the temperature around you drops even further as you just see your shadow grow in an eminent size and scale. The form begins to become clear as it's rising up, and you just see in 2D shadow form, almost as a silhouette, the form of the Raven Queen.
Oh, hello there.
And you're all hearing Gideon talk right now.
Oh.
And you see, you broke the deal. Their souls are trapped forever. And yours is mine.
Haven't even done anything yet. What are you talking about? I'm right here.
You failed.
And with that, I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
Gideon?
Yep.
20. 5.
5. You don't see much, but all you can see around you is the ship is on fire, and your companions are on the ground, wounded with the glaive, scorched by fire. Their souls, you have failed. You are mine.
Please, not them. Not them. Come on now, please. And you'll see he'll drop to his knees as well, dropping his glaive and like pounding the ground.
So, and the Raven Queen continues to encroach. And at this point, Revenant and Rosa, as Alize, you're currently focused on something on the bow of the ship as it starts to form in. Revenant and Rosa, are you guys doing anything during this moment? As you are seeing Gideon fall into the same trap as these sailors.
Well, we are on the bow, so are we seeing anything at all?
Well,
Or...
unfortunately, with
well,
your...
I know the bad perception.
What?
I just didn't know if anything changed because we were right there.
No?
Okay.
The only thing that I was going to do, because they said it was necrotic as well, is I'm going to do Eyes of the Grave. Just to see if I ping anything at
Okay, so
all.
remind me what Eyes of the Grave does. It's been a while since we've used it.
As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet that aren't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Okay. Where you would be, you do detect the presence of undead. Outside of Gideon, obviously.
Where is it?
So we'll go ahead and bring you on over to the map.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you were able to... There's one right about here. Another toward the front. And then it seems to be like 2 toward the front. And then 1 more toward like the center of the ship. Should actually be about there.
I missed all your pings, but
So basically 1's toward the center and then 2 are closer to the toward the bow. So,
okay. Two bow, 1 center. Okay.
Okay. Since I don't really know what's going on, but I see people are being affected, I might try to cast my warding wind and kind of rush over to Gideon to see if that helps sort of disperse anything.
What is
If
the word?
I'm like worried that the fog might be doing something. So warding wind is that was kind of what she was holding this whole time, like trying to figure out when she was going to cast it. It is a strong wind, 20 miles an hour, that blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. And it lasts for like 10 minutes. But these are all the effects of it. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. It extinguishes unprotected flames that are torch size or smaller. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you, and the attack rolls of ranged weapons have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind.
Okay. Okay, good to know. So, as you go ahead and rush on over, I'll go ahead and see if we can give you an aura of some kind. So.
Or I'll even do my my phase step, so I'm over there in like a second.
Yeah, sure. All right, not sure if that aura is visible to you all.
I see it.
Perfect.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, we had this problem with Scissory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So, as you expand the radius out, Gideon, you're looking at that as the Raven Queen encroaches further, and then suddenly the fog is out and your vision is cleared, and you look and everything is back to normal.
You're just like, there's a swirling barrier of wind around you, and Rose is just standing next to you, like, looking around.
It's really good because you see him like starting to hit the ground. He's like, I won't let you hurt my friends. And then you start seeing like the smoke rising from him as he's about to rage. And he's like, Rosa, you all right?
Are you okay? There's like some weird thing going on with your head.
You're deafened.
Oh, actually, we can't hear each other. We're totally deaf if the wind is coming. So you see your mouth's moving, but you have no idea.
I'm gonna point in the direction of the thing I pinged by them, though, so they know where it is.
And as you do that, Alize, with your perception, you look, you swear you see two glowing red eyes begin to form.
Yeah, she'd.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As suddenly creatures begin to appear. And what were you going to say?
Wherever that entity was at the bow of the ship, I wanted to write to it.
Yep.
If I could.
Yeah, there were
Zephyr
two.
strike to it.
There are two. So as you go ahead and since you're the one that's making the attack, go ahead and make an attack.
Yeah. So which one am I attacking? Which one did I see first?
You saw that they both appeared at the same time.
Oh, I thought you said there was something at the front of the ship.
I was being vague, and then I was going to hop on over to Gideon. I was doing a cliffhanger.
Oh, okay. I don't really care which one then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's one that appeared right next to me. But she just did the warding wind. So I'm gonna come up to that one then. And huh?
Since it only does disadvantage to range attacks, so you'd be fine melee.
Well, yeah. So she's. I mean, I'm above it. How tall is warding wind?
10-foot radius, so 10 feet high.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like 10 feet. Okay, I'm higher than that, so it's fine. Okay, so actually, I'll just stay where I am, but I'll shoot at the one that's. Why can't it?
Well,
Okay, I don't want to open character.
you're good.
The furthest up one.
Well, warding wind. It's disadvantage on attacks inside, right? Okay,
Yes.
right. Just making sure.
And ranged attacks, not
ranged.
melee.
Perfect.
So Yeah, I mean, she'll just kind of. I guess I'm not going to do Zephyr Strike, but as soon as she sees that appear, then she'll just immediately go into combat.
Perfect.
So, I don't know if anybody else was.
Go ahead and make the strike, and just to make things simple, go ahead and make the strike, and then we'll go ahead and jump into initiative. So which one are you attacking?
If I can ping it, I was going to
Perfect.
attack that one. And with her bow, 21 to hit.
Nice.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so,
I didn't say
10?
anything. Oh, 10 damage.
Oh.
Nice. Can you ping the other sailors that were afflicted as
yeah,
well?
I'll actually go ahead and mark them.
Oh yeah, that'll help
Because
too.
currently they have the frightened condition. So so with that, so you just making sure you said 10 damage, D?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 damage.
Okay.
This is gonna be a fun fight. You can already tell. Should we pick up Rosa and carrying her around everywhere?
All right. So with
You're
that,
safe, but we need you over here.
Blowing them off the ship like.
all right. With that, everyone go ahead and roll for initiative. As you see these creatures begin to form, they appear like almost darkened blankets flowing in the wind with red eyes. They seem to blend into almost the fog itself, wisping in and out of various thickness to become a bit more visible. All right, with that, Gideon.
21 with a natural 20.
Hey, there we
Whoa.
go. Alize.
He's ready to go.
14. I rolled low.
Rosa.
12.
And then Rezavan.
17.
Not bad initiatives, guys. And with that, all right. All right, that's where the sailors are gonna go. The sailors are effectively gonna be on like initiative count 20 and stuff like that. So with that, first one is up as it's gonna go ahead and move on over. Seeing you cast this, Rosa, it's gonna go ahead and reach out its hand. And a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
As you take 11 points of psychic damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I'm going to need you...
I'll roll for concentration.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for concentration. DC 10.
Oh, it drops. It's gone.
Okay.
I rolled a 5, unfortunately.
So with...
And that's a big hit for her, though, honestly. Like, that already more than halved her health, so it looked like it really hurt her. So the winds falter.
Well, and with that, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. I rolled a 2 on the die for a 7.
You look at that, you just see the creature getting that big of a hit, the spell fades, and you are currently frightened.
That checks out.
So,
Okay.
Did you say 5 halved your health?
11.
11.
Oh, 11. Okay. I don't know why. I
More
heard
than
5.
half
I
my
was
health,
like,
yeah.
That would have been level 1.
what level are you? Yeah.
All right. So with that, that is its movement. Gideon, you are up.
Cool. So he was already running up to Rosa because we couldn't hear each other. And he's like, I'm so sorry, you all right? And then like sees you take this massive hit. Well, maybe it wasn't me that time. And I'm gonna magic action give you 2d4 healing.
So reminder, it's
Very
just
true.
it's just regular action. 2014.
Well, yeah. It says magic action, but yeah.
Oh, must have been updated then.
Unless I think it's the multiverse books version of it or something like that.
Possibly, yeah.
Mordekainen's, yeah.
Magic actions 24 stuff. So perfect. All right.
But you take 6 points of healing,
Thank you.
and I will go ahead and step forward here then, and I think which one I want to do. Yeah, no, he'll just I'll just look at him and be like, I'll give you something to be frightened over. And I'll go into a rage.
Nice.
Sorry, I was thinking about doing something else, but I forgot your spells down, so.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull the sailor into your effect.
That would have been great. Maybe next time.
Okay. All right. So, action, bonus action, move. Anything else you're gonna do?
Nope, that's
All right.
it.
Perfect. So, this one is up. Is gonna go ahead and move as it just glides around, and at this point, I'm gonna need. It just goes. And I need everyone to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Every
22.
Okay, you're fine.
time you do that, I always just imagine like, hey, I got another call from the neighbors tonight. Must be that Revenants fake.
Your mic peeked out for me, but I could see the passion you were putting in it.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a good half of it, yeah.
So,
What save was it?
wisdom.
Wisdom?
So, Alizé.
Natural 20.
So, Gideon,
That's
natural 20.
Dirty 20.
All right, you're fine. Rosa, you're fine. Then Rezavan.
16.
16. Okay, you all are fine. So, now with that, you do take 3 points. You all do take 3 points of necrotic damage as this howl reaches out to you and hits a part of you, but you're able to resist any other lingering effects.
That's 1 for me then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
Yes, that would be 1. Same thing for you, Gideon, is you're resistant to necrotic.
And what's the range
Sorry, I was
on
reading
this?
something.
You're resistant to necrotic, so it'd actually be 1 point of damage.
Okay. I didn't hear that part. Okay.
No, you're good. What were you saying, Alizé?
What's the range on this, by the way?
That was
I'm only asking to just
30
double check on
30 feet. You are
Okay.
30 feet.
Cool.
Yep. So with that, seeing everything that's going on, Spencer's going to go ahead and move on over here. Let's see his range. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and take out a try and hit. It's going to go ahead and be 2 bolts. One's going to miss, but one is going to hit for 12 points of force damage, and Alizé, you're currently flying up the air, so this won't impact anything as the creature's gonna go ahead and get pushed back.
Yep.
Perfect.
So
Guessing that was force movement, right?
that was force movement, yeah.
Assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then. All right, now the crew's gonna go. They're gonna try. 2 of them are gonna try and pass their wisdom saves. Oh, these guys are still frightened. All right, these guys are gonna go and try and rush on over. Gonna try and rush away. That is his turn, and he's gonna stay right there. With that, Rezavan, you are up.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to again kind of bite the inside of my cheek and spit some blood onto the deck, and cast a bane on these three creatures.
All right, charisma save,
Hoping
correct?
That is a charisma save, yes.
All right. All right. So that'll be a
DC 12.
okay. 17, 13, and 13.
Womp, womp, womp. Okay.
As they all look back and just look at. Right. Anything else to do on your turn?
Is this like a mast or something next to me?
Yeah, that's like the front mast.
Okay, so I'm gonna like get into the shadows the best I can and bonus action hide.
All right, so there's fog around you, so it's a bit more easy. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
That is a 21.
Okay, you believe that you are hidden. All right, so this one is up. As it's going to go ahead and move on down, it's going to go ahead and go for this sailor. Ooh, buddy. And okay, this guy is down. As you just reach on down, he's and he collapses. And that is his turn. Alize, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to... I guess I have one straight down below me.
Yep.
And that one's already been attacked, but so is that one. I'm going to... do the bonus action of Zephyr's Strike as I'm gonna attack it. Yeah, because crossbow... I think crossbow still works. Yes. One attack roll. Yeah. So. It doesn't specify. Okay. Let me make sure. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, yes, it does. You're attacking the one right
Okay.
below you, just making sure?
Yep.
All right,
The one
perfect.
straight below. Okay. So, I'm using Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I am using... Ooh, Dreadful Strikes as well, on top of that. So, roll all these. Do I need to parse out individual damage, by the way?
Just parse out the weapon damage.
Okay, weapon damage is 10.
Okay.
Yeah, weapon damage is 10. Psychic damage is 2. And force damage is 8.
Okay, perfect. As you go and strike down on this creature, you realize that some of the damage, it did do some damage as it goes right through it. And as you look, you feel that the psychic didn't have that much effect, but the force damage did do something.
Yeah, okay. So that was just with my crossbow.
Right.
So I'm still hovering above. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Perfect. With that, Gideon, you are up.
Audio. Oh, I have like two different ideas. This is stupid. Just a quick glance. Does this guy look like he's savable by any means, or is he down?
He's down. He took
Yeah,
He's so dead.
he took
Oh,
a
no.
lot of damage.
Oof.
all right. Well, I'm gonna run up here then. Putting the glaive on my back, I'm going to take one hand and I'm going to attempt to grapple. this thing with my hand to see if I can grab it at all.
So as you do try to reach out to it, your hand kind of goes through it.
Okay, I figured as much. Does that take my action then by doing that?
You
This
were
is an attempt.
You were trying to, so I would say yes, unfortunately.
Ugh. Okay, all right. He says, curse and abyssal, and will. I was like, you're still flying, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna take another step here and be like, well, if I can't grab you, you're going down with me. He's gonna look back to his palm and think about his purpose again, as now he's flaming, like fanning out the flames. And the one little difference that you now see as he's like embracing it more, as he does this necrotic, or this the necrotic radiance there. It's almost like those, those like the fallen angel wings that kind of appear, but they're almost like just small ones on his back, but they're still necrotic looking, but they're like raven feathers that appear as the rage is kind of pouring outwards like smoke coming out from him. So I will go ahead and activate his little radius then.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's 10-foot radius. Do something like that. Oh, he said necrotic, yeah. So, okay. So then at the end of my turn or their turn, I'm trying to remember. And then at the end of my turn, all three of them will take 2 points of damage. Of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Hopefully he does something too, but probably not.
Yeah, as you go and sense out, it does take some damage. So,
Yeah.
but
Cool.
But with damage is damage. So with that, that's your turn then.
Yeah, I mean, if that's his action and bonus action, then.
Okay.
Would the attempt at a grapple be counted as an attack then from my range?
You have been attacked technically with like.
Oh, true.
So
True. Yeah.
the rage maintains.
Okay.
So with that, this other one doesn't see where you are, Resident, so it's going to go ahead and go on up. So look around. It's going to go ahead and try and reach out to you and attack you, Gideon, with a... That's probably going to miss with a 14.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
That's my AC.
Oh, right. Well... 7 points of necrotic damage, halved, so that'll be 3 points of necrotic damage to you. As it goes ahead and reaches on out, you don't need to make a wisdom save since you passed the first time. With that, it's going to look back and go...
It just does it right back.
that Spencer's going to go ahead and you see him, boom, and then he bamps right over to here. He's going to go ahead, look at the one that attacked his crew. He's going to go ahead and fire 2 bolts. Only one of them is going to hit. Deal an additional 13 points of force damage to... Just make sure I'm getting my ones right. Yep. And it's pushed back this way. That is his turn. The crewmates are up next. So another one's going to go ahead and rush over here. He is still frightened. He's going to go ahead and repeat his save. He fails again. He is still frightened. So another one's going to go ahead and rush down here. Another one's going to go ahead and stick over here because that seems to be the safest spot. Resident, go ahead and you are up. You seem to be effectively hidden.
Okay. So if I wanted to keep my stealth,
Oh, Rosa, you
best reach.
did we skip
Yeah,
you?
I feel like you skipped my turn.
I'm sorry. We'll have you go twice. My app might have screwed up. It skipped you. We'll have you go twice on your
Ow.
turn.
Okay, that sounds good.
Could I move at half speed to maintain my stealth?
Yes.
Okay, so I will 1, 2, 3 to here. Would I be considered flanking with this thing if he's like
Yes.
up, kind of in between? Okay. I will pull that dagger out and I will attack it.
All right, go ahead and make your attack. I should say with which dagger are you attacking with?
The special magic-y one.
Perfect.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. That ends up... Oh, poor rolls. 6 points of damage.
Okay. So 6 points of damage. That's with sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad dice rolls.
wow. Okay. All right.
We're gonna fight them the rest of the way into Highmoon. Just small little attacks back and forth.
And then I'm going to irony use my bonus action to vamp over here with the Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Okay. Perfect.
So I am semi-translucent as I'm standing there.
Perfect. With that, so the other one's going to go ahead and move on up. You're there, Resident. He's going to go ahead and make an attack roll on you. That
Can you
is...
see my aura as well, by the way? No? Okay. So technically you're in it. I don't know if you wanted to move outside of that. You're in the 10-foot aura.
Oh.
Thought you could see it, my bad.
Yeah, I mainly am trying to, like, be protecting Rosa, so I guess I could move there if I could see an aura.
Yes, you can. I tried to make it
Just
visible.
one space further.
So with that...
I can see it now, so...
Yeah. So with that, either way, the attack on you is going to go ahead and still be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
That'll be... Ooh, he reaches down and you take 17 points into psychic damage.
Okay, so that's half down to 8.
No, it's psychic damage. You are
Blessed
resistant.
the Raven Queen, resistant to all damage types.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
So 17. So yes, that'll be brought down to 8. Yes, you're right.
I love Shadowkai.
That's why I did that, because I was like, I'm going to get wrecked.
All right. With that, Alize, you are up.
Isn't it Rosa's turn?
Rosa comes after you.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. I don't remember the order.
Yeah, she comes after you. We're gonna have her go twice, because
Okay.
my system screwed up and I missed her turn, so I wanted to catch up. My bad.
Yeah, you're good. I thought for some reason she was ahead of me. I guess I'll just still try to attack this guy. That's cocked. 23.
That hits.
And she's going to do another dreadful strike.
Okay.
Because my Zephyr Strike is still up, so I don't want to lose concentration. 8. So that's 8 weapon damage, and then 2 psychic.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Again, you strike. You do seem to hit. So anything else you do in your turn?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to make another attack then.
All right.
Second attack. 20. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Yup. So that is another 8 points of the weapon damage.
Okay.
And that is good, because the dreadful strike's only once per turn. So
Yep. Right. With that, Rosa, you're up, and
And I get to go twice?
yeah, because again, things screwed up.
Okay.
Action
No
surge.
complaints there.
So yeah, she got hurt really bad. She's freaking out because I think she's frightened right now.
She is.
She sees people getting hurt and someone getting killed, and so just kind of in a really big flurry, she activates her starry form back to Chalice.
Yep.
So that seems pretty needed right now. So that's her action for that round, and her bonus action is healing word on herself. Or actually, let's do healing word on Revenant. For 4.
I'll take it.
Healing is healing.
And then the healing goes into herself as well. 4, 6. So she looks a lot better. So that's round or action, whatever, number 1. And then number 2, she will try again to activate that warding wind.
Okay.
And she may even, for the moment, back up so that this guy maybe can get some relief.
Okay.
I don't know if it helps her either, but
So real quick, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw to see if the effect ends regardless.
okay. 18.
All right. So you are no longer frightened.
Hooray!
All right. So those are your 2 turns then.
Yeah, and then I just go back. I go by this guy to see if I can help him
As he
get
looks,
with it.
as he's shaking and on the ground, tears are streaming down his face. He looks up, and you see the words. You see the words of thank you being muttered, but beyond that, you can't hear it. As he looks, and now he's trying to process that he's just hearing rushing wind whipping around him. All right.
Perfect. All right, there we go.
Perfect. With that, so let's see. The other one. So, how high are you up, Alize? You're 20 feet or so?
I was originally like just a little higher up than the crow's
Okay.
nest. Because I was keeping watch. That's why I was asking about
right.
the wisdom save, because I didn't know what the thing was,
Yeah.
but I felt bad at that moment. So,
Yeah, you're good.
however high up that is.
So the crow's nest probably would have been on the edge of the 30 feet. So, but
Okay.
regardless,
Yeah.
just double checking, because suddenly you see this creature start to rise up, and you do get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, one of them starts moving up towards her.
Yep.
I wish I could grapple this thing. But no, you don't. Yes, you do. It didn't hit.
Oh, okay. As it just goes ahead, rises on up. It's going to look at you, Alize. It's going to go ahead and reach on out, and it's going to go ahead and make an attack on you, as that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Jose.
As you take 10 points of psychic damage, and I'll need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's a natural 20. 23.
All right, you feel the creature just swipe at you, and you feel things coming on over, but you manage to resist and keep on going. So that is its turn. So it is currently about 60 feet in the air, not 60, 30 feet in the air with you. Gideon,
I was like,
you are,
holy crap.
Gideon, you are up.
Cool. I will grab my glaive back. Well, I guess I got my glaive because opportunity attack. But yeah, I'll go and swing at the one towards Alze, even though she's much higher. And I will reckless attack.
The one that's, you mean the one that's right behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just using spatial, the one that's going upwards. Okay, remind me, because I didn't roll my second run yet. Do I have to choose reckless before I roll? I think we said that.
Yes, but real quick, the one that's right next to Alze, like, this one.
Oh, that's still up in the air?
That one's up in the air.
My bad.
So
you're right.
Yeah.
The one lower to me then.
Yeah.
Natural 20 on the first
okay.
one. But remind me, because I called reckless attack, but
yes.
never rolled the second one. So that still activates it? Or could I call that back? I don't like, it doesn't really matter to me, but
usually when you're calling it, you called it. That's
okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I know some people say like you can choose whether to do it on your after you roll, but I just wasn't sure how that worked.
Yeah,
it's weird. Cool. Yeah, that's funny. So I will roll. Nice. Oh, very nice. 16 plus 8, 24. Is that right? 2 points of that would be necrotic. Everything else would be regular.
Okay.
Or no. Yeah, no, it was rage. Yeah.
All right, perfect. As you go and swipe at it, you see part of it just deteriorate. It seems like it did a pretty decent hit, but it is still up. And you said how much necrotic damage? Just making sure.
Out of that 24, 2 of it was necrotic.
Okay.
And then I will look back at Rosa and Rosa, let your heart be avert, girl. Let your courage be the defense. You got this. And I will cast Bardic Inspiration on you.
Yay, thank you.
And then at the end of my turn, it takes 2 points necrotic again.
All right, and yeah, just that one. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that is up. So it is up. It's going to go ahead and try to reach out to you. And oh, that's actually going to miss with a 12.
Was that with advantage?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The lower one was a nat 1.
Oof.
Wow.
So as it goes ahead, and it's going to go ahead and try to move on around you, but not get out of an attack of opportunity. With that, Spencer is going to go ahead and rush on over here. He's going to go ahead and swipe with his dagger. At, geez, okay, just roll a natural 20. Why not? The 12 points of piercing damage. All right, perfect. And the crews are still going to go ahead and rushing to get to safety. This guy is fine. With that, going to make sure. Rezavan, you are up.
All right. So I'm gonna see these two drawing near to me. I'm gonna step over here for a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my holy symbol and just utter a quick prayer of protect my friends from this evil, and hold up my holy symbol and do word of radiance. So I need both of those two within 5 feet to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay, yeah, they both failed that, with one getting 5 and the highest getting a 6.
All right. So they
Nice.
will both take 4 radiant damage.
Right. Both of them are looking pretty rough at this point.
And then I will bonus action disengage to kind of step back over to here
Okay.
and make a wall for Rosa.
Fair enough.
Oh,
With that. So with that, this second
Gideon
one's,
just thumbs up.
this other one's going to go ahead and move. Gideon, you will get an attack of opportunity.
I like these things. I can still do reckless, right? That'd be 19.
That hits, and the answer is yes.
Patui. Do I get my necrotic damage on an opportunity?
What does it say?
Yeah, let's go look. Once on each of your turns before the transformation ends.
So when it says once on each of your turns, so when it's your turn, that's when you get it.
Sneak attack's worded different, right?
Yeah, it says it's more or less. It's like once a turn. A turn is how it's worded, or something along those lines.
I'm like that, yeah.
Yeah, it
Cool.
doesn't say your turn. It just says a.
So be plus 6, so 7 points.
All right. Perfect. And with that, it's still up, so it's going to go ahead and reach out to you, Rezavan. That is going to miss with an 8.
All right, I misses.
And with that, Alize, you are up. There's one right in front of your face.
Yeah, so I have Zephyr Strike, so she's gonna move.
Right. No attack of opportunity. So as you go ahead and rush away.
Yeah, so seeing that it could move like a pretty good amount, she's gonna stay level, but she's gonna move 30, 35. She's gonna be over here. She's gonna be 40 feet away, just in case.
Okay.
And also so she can see everybody a little bit better line of sight too. I mean, I know it's foggy, but relative.
Yeah.
That way. And she is going to, you know what? As she's moving around, she's going to put in another Zephyr Strike into it with her sword as she's moving past. Just for kicks and giggles. 22.
That hits.
Yay. Ooh. Okay. 9 points of weapon damage. 4 points of psychic. And 7 points of the force. I used the force.
All right.
It's the full Salazar.
It's also looking pretty beat. All three of them are looking pretty beat up at this point as parts of their forms are starting to fade ever so slightly.
Good. Okay. And she's just gonna call out, I think we're getting them weird, or whittled down here. Keep lively. And
You have an offhand attack, right?
I used my bonus action.
She did.
So that's my
Oh.
So with that, Rosa, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to move up a little bit to get Alize. So she seems really nervous about this thing right next, like here, but
It suddenly gets enveloped in wind and can't hear anything.
yeah. Get out of here. I will cast Healing Word on her.
Oh, thanks.
For 5 back.
Thanks.
And then, is anyone else hurt in this area? Is Rezavan?
I've
or
taken damage. I think
Gideon?
Gideon took damage too, right?
A little bit, not much.
I mean, both
Okay,
of us, I
I'll
think,
do
are not too bad, so either one of us probably
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I'll just do Rezavan again.
Oh, Buffy.
5 back to you.
I'm full now.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's a turn.
All right. So
It's using the wrong dice. Sorry.
Seeing as this other one is up, is going to go ahead and fly on up to you, Alize. It has a lot of movement.
Okay. I wasn't sure, so.
Yeah, no worries. With that, it's going to go ahead and... that is a 23 to hit. And that'll be 12 points of psychic damage. Okay. All right. That's its turn. Gideon, you're up.
Well, party left me. Cool. So then I will, let's see, go here, and because I have reach, I will go ahead and swing the glaive at the distance and go after him. I'll go reckless. Good thing went reckless. 16, right? 16?
That hits.
Oof. Oh, that's the dice. See, I'm using the right dice now. It's 16 normal damage and 2 points necrotic.
Good. All right. It's also looking pretty beat up and pretty rough at this point. So with that, anything else you do in your turn?
I'll yell up to Alize. Be careful up there. Don't let your wings get clipped. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration. And then at the end of my turn, it'll take another 2 points necrotic.
Okay. Yep. All right. Perfect. With that, seeing what's going on, it's going to go ahead and this one right here is going to go ahead and take a look at you, Revenants. It's going to go ahead and make an attack on you. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 12 points of psychic damage, but that's not reduced again, is it? Or all right.
No.
All right, didn't think so. With that is its turn. Spencer's going to go ahead and take this other one and dagger. Is going to go ahead and roll with a 19 to hit. 6 points. All of them are looking pretty beat up at this point, as the crewmates are good to go. And Revenant, you are up.
So seeing how that prayer seemed to help, he's going to try it again, and with another burst of this kind of white light out from him and holding his holy symbol, he'll try to get those two that are right within 5 feet of him.
So that's a 17 and a modified 20.
Okay, nothing happens. Prayers don't work forever, I guess.
Oh, wow. Right. Anything else?
Let's see. I mean, you already said probably not, but he'll do it anyways because I can. I'm going to do Spare the Dying on the guy who went down with my range because I can do it at 30 feet, just in case. You never know. He'll Spare the Dying him with his bonus action.
Okay. As you go ahead and do so, the body remains lifeless. All right. So what's up is going to go ahead and move. It's going to make its way. It does risk AOs from both Spencer and also Revenant. Spencer misses.
I will attack. So that would be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And I get sneak attack on this?
Technically because an ally is within 5 feet and you don't have disadvantage.
Alright. Where's my bonus to add? 11 points damage.
Okay, it is still up, but it is fading in and out. And with that, it's going to go ahead and take a swipe at you, Rosa, with a 13.
Misses.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
As it goes and tries it, you just see it, and you manage to duck out of the way right in time. And with that, Alize, you are up. Alize?
I'm out of the spells, which is
Oh.
fine. What?
Sorry, you were lagging.
froze there.
You froze up
Froze
there
for a
for a
moment.
little second. I thought we lost you. I was like, can you hear me?
Oh, your
caught up.
camera
You're good, man.
only your camera lit froze up for me. Everyone else was moving, and I was like, "Oh no, lit! Are you going out?"
No. No, we're fine. Okay. Whew.
Okay. I think. Well, no, Zephyr Strike can last up to a minute, so I have that speed increase still.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try to swipe at it and then fly away again.
Okay, go ahead and make the attacks.
19.
That hits.
Okay. So I'm going to put in Dreadful Strikes again on it.
All right.
So that is 10 points of weapon damage. Oh, and 4 points of psychic.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... And it's still up, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna swipe at it one more time. For a... For 22, and this is just the regular weapon damage of 8.
Okay. It's still up, but all of them are looking like they're fading in and out. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, she's going to... Let's see... Where do I want to go? Maybe... over there. I'm over here now. 6 feet.
Okay. All right, that's your turn then.
Yep.
All right, with that, Rosa, you are up.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now she's like really nervous because she was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it's happening. I think she'll bonus action cast Shillelagh
Okay.
and then whack it.
All right.
Like just trying to like
Gonna
beat
whack
it back. Like she's probably like, but you can't hear her because of the wind.
It's just a soundless.
Okay, but I think she misses with a 10.
Unfortunately,
You
she
have Bardic
misses.
Inspiration.
Oh yeah, you do have that.
Oh, I'll use it. 12.
Unfortunately, still misses. As it
Okay.
just goes a little bit wide right through the creature.
She's really
That's okay.
freaked out. It makes sense.
Technically,
Yeah.
now that I think about it, you can't hear me, so yeah, I don't know if the Bardic Inspiration would work.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
Well, you had it from
I
the
think you
previous
did it
time.
after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had to cast it twice. So,
Yeah.
all right, great turn. I'm
All
done.
All right. So this other one's going to go ahead, rush on down. It's going to go ahead and take a swipe at you, Gideon. As that's a natural 20.
Bring it on.
I'm sorry. I thought it would follow me, Gideon.
His butt of the day.
That'll be 18 points of psychic damage. So reduced. Actually, no, that's not reduced. So 18 points of psychic damage.
His butt is it's like a brain freeze.
All right. With that, and Gideon, you are up.
And I'll just turn right back around. Actually, gonna go help Rosa. I'll risk it. This is gonna be tight. He's gonna move here.
Okay, so that will provoke.
Yep.
That's only going to be a 12 to hit.
Okay, cool. He's just kind of waiting for it. Well, look at that. Someone's looking out for us today. And I'll go ahead and swing at the one next to Rosa. Swing reckless. That's not a natural 20. 19.
That hits.
For 10 points, 2 of it necrotic.
Right, perfect. As you go and swipe at it, and then dissipates.
Perfect. I can't make that happen. That's okay. Yeah, I'll just move back in to here, and then he'll take 2 points necrotic.
All right.
Actually, I'll go to the side of him, just to let other people maneuver more.
All right, perfect. And with that, that'll be your turn. The first one's up. It's going to go ahead and look. It's going to take another try and take another swipe at you, Rezavin. That is going to miss with a 14.
It's barely, yeah.
Yeah. As it swipes and you see it coming at you and it gets a little spooked, or you get a little spooked. It's going to go ahead and try. Spencer's going to go ahead and. Now Spencer's up. He's going to try and hit, but misses. With that, Rezavin, you are up.
Okay. So I'll like sidestep here, take a swing with my dagger.
Okay.
On him. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be for 10 points.
Okay, 10. As you go ahead and strike it, it dissipates.
Sweet. I'm going to charge in here and use my bonus action to pull out another dagger. This is just a regular dagger, but I'm going to attack this one too.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is not as good. 13.
That hits.
Whew, okay. And this one's just the die roll, so 2.
Okay, perfect. As you go and swipe at it, and it impacts but doesn't do a ton. So that is your turn then?
That will be my turn.
All right, Alize, you're up.
All right. Cool. She's going to sing the other ones are down. She's gonna come up here again and dip down a bit too. And she's gonna use her bow. 19
That hits.
for psychic damage, and she's also gonna do favored foe on it too. Cause why not at this point? That's 8 points of the regular damage and 7 total between the 2d4s of sorry. 3 of that is psychic damage, and 4 of that is whatever favored foe damage is, which I think it's just regular.
I think it's force damage. Or that might be. I might
Is
be
it
thinking.
force?
I think I might be thinking of Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I think because this just says you increase that damage by 1d4. So the other one says
Yeah.
psychic specifically, and
So
that one doesn't say so.
All right. Perfect. All right, so it's
Hey.
still up, but it is fading in and out of existence.
I'm gonna do the second one.
So you bonus actioned to favored foe.
Favored foe. It is not. It doesn't say it's a bonus action on it. It's a limited use, but it doesn't say bonus action. At least not on this sheet.
Yeah, double check. Oh, yeah, it's when you hit the creature. Yep. So, all right. So you're good.
Nice.
Cool.
I must be thinking 2024 rules. So,
Oh no,
Hunter's
you're
mark
totally
or
fine.
something, maybe.
yeah, because
Yeah,
they basically made it
20
Hunter's Mark.
I'm gonna hit for a 24.
That hits.
I am guessing. And that is another 6 points of damage.
Perfect. As you go and strike at it, and then dissipates and fades as the battlefield comes to a calm and the fog slowly begins to dissipate.
I'll absorb the
String
flame
of
for it.
Sylvan curses just coming out of Alizé's mouth right now.
So
Hi.
I walk over to
Is
Alizé
every
skull, healing up as I put my hand on the other to cure wounds.
Oh no, it's all right.
Just
Thanks.
take it. It's not much. It's only 4 points anyway.
I was down to 8, so we're good.
So,
Well, that was a welcome.
Everyone accounted
I'll do
for.
a cure. I'll do a cure wounds on Gideon, and then it goes over to Alizé too. So Gideon is 6. Alizé is 7.
I knew you liked it better than me. Thank
Oh,
you,
I
Rosa.
hit damage, not
oh.
not heal. I was like, wait, I'm only at 2.
Buffy tackles her to the ground.
Yeah, I was just like, oh gosh, it's a sheep. Is everyone okay?
I look over at the guy who's down. Sadly.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Spencer comes over. He goes, he takes off his hat. Tholmir. Sad lot, but unfortunately it's the territory. We will we could have him buried in Highmoon. We'll take the
Yeah, is this
I'll prepare him for burial.
normal for the river?
This fog, things like that, what we just saw, that's not normal. Being attacked by pirates, being attacked by various creatures, that's normal. Harpies, totally normal. It's expected to encounter things. I mean, even on the river, life is dangerous. So,
Yeah.
I am so sorry. What was his name?
Tholmir.
Tholmir.
Thulmir.
He's taking yoga really well too. My best student.
And thank you. We will thank you about the preparing him. We will do what we can. But hopefully the rest of the voyage, we should be arriving tomorrow morning or sometime in the morning to Highmoon. We can take care of him then.
Yeah.
We'll look into what's causing this, make sure it doesn't continue.
Good.
I'll help take over whatever duties he was having.
Perfect. I believe he was mainly cleaning and things of that nature.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you. With that, he just taps his hat against his leg and then gives a slight nod, heads back up to the helm, puts it back on, and just remains rather stoic.
Okay.
You guys all right?
I'm sad about Flomir. I'm okay.
Ooh, that was horrible. Yeah, are you okay? Because I feel like they were doing something to the mines.
Yeah. I'm fine now. It spooked me for a second. Thought I caused everything, but you broke me out of it.
I was hoping if the fog goes away, the weird stuff goes away. So I was glad I was
Yes.
right.
Super smart.
Thanks.
I could have easily burned down the ship if I didn't pay attention to it.
The wind was brilliant thinking, so good job.
Thanks.
But that was a nuisance. What were those things, by the way? Did they look...
They looked...
Yeah, did we know or recognize them?
I'll say at
all?
this point you can go
Yeah.
ahead and make a retroactive religion check.
Come on.
Natural 1.
No idea.
Guidance.
Huh.
Natural one.
Nat 20, you said?
Ooh.
Hey!
No,
I
natural one.
guidance myself.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
2 nat 20.
21.
Guidance.
21.
That's 22.
22.
I beat her.
So,
Oh,
my God.
I'll guidance myself too, and then beat you. No, I'm just kidding.
So-
I'm not going
Gideon,
to.
I
did you
had
see anything in the
Gideon's-
book?
I had
It is
Gideon's
in my book, yeah.
bardic inspiration for flavor 7
Sure.
total. Because
So-
my +1.
yeah. So, Gideon and Alize, these things are unlike anything you've seen. But Revenant and Rosa, as you're kind of recalling, and the fact that it caused people to see nightmares and witness things, these things are known as nightmare wraiths.
It's funny. That's
Do
what I was going
they
to call it.
originate from anything, or
They
are they just
are-
random creatures?
They are creatures that are created by various mages. They are meant to feed off of nightmares and people's worst fears and cause them to see it.
Do we know of any
Uh.
like certain leaning of like a type of mage that would do that, or
Typically mages who would focus on like necromancy and enchantment type magic. Those who would want to focus on dreams and things like that and harness the power of the subconscious mind.
does this connect with like Dendar stuff at all with us, or
Possibly.
anything? Okay, it's just dreams and all. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I
Whatever they were, they
these
were
things
annoying.
Are created. So
It felt similar-esque. That same sort of I mean, it wasn't exactly the same at all, but that same sort of overwhelming fear and not sure what's happening around me is very, very similar to what happened to me.
Are you
So
okay
I'd
now?
say
originally?
relevant but different. Yeah. I'm fine now.
Oh. That's interesting. Hmm.
Definitely spooked me, but like I said, you guys ground me now and I have a little bit more control over this stuff, so but yeah, it's just making that connection. I mean, every time I keep on asking questions into what happened to me, I keep on getting answers that someone tricked me. So you're saying a mage makes these things. I don't know, maybe there was I made a lot of enemies. Maybe someone manipulated what happened to me.
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely been thinking that this whole time, definitely.
Yeah. That's an entirely very realistic possibility. Unfortunately. I mean, maybe you start kind of writing down names or something that you happen to remember, and we can always...
Yeah, I'll give you a book. Go back to all the records. Anyone I put in jail or King took out.
Yeah, I know
mean,
you're
it could be
supposed to
anyone.
get me that at some point, so.
Yeah.
Well, if we ever go home.
Mhm. So, okay, well, we know what to look out for now.
Didn't like those things.
Just had a thought. I lost the thought. Oh well.
They were
I'm
like
sure we'll come
evil
back to it.
blankets.
What?
Oh, they just look like weird evil blankets to me.
I got suffocated by a blanket one time. Worst way to go out was death by carpet, but luckily I had a party with me.
Horrible. All right. Well, let's help out here and try to get some rest. And arrive and have a little funeral. I guess in the morning. Or whenever we port.
And remind me, is Amethyst here? She's Ashenbridge, right? What do we want to do
Still
here?
further down.
We're just checking in before we head down.
Yeah, we're just checking it.
Conveying information, cross-referencing, and then we'll make our way on overland. And because
Based
the
on
river
here.
doesn't continue.
Correct. It doesn't continue, but it's not too far of a trek as it would have been going from Shadowdale to Arkenbridge on foot.
Yeah. What'd you say, Mark?
Mm.
We want updates on the cure, and I want to go see Tim.
Yeah, that's right, Tim.
It's the fact that there's activity here that worries me.
Yeah, there might be more things.
Yes. We
Definitely.
need to make sure they are okay.
Yep.
So,
Well, another 5-day stay in Highmoon then.
Well, we're not doing another 5-day stay. This is gonna be a quick sort of thing, hopefully.
Sure. It was a joke. That's fine. All right.
Okay.
Good job, guys. Put it in.
What?
Well,
Oh,
That's
hand.
You just
Put your
put your hand
hand
in,
Yeah, put
Yeah.
your hand in.
and then
Yeah,
we
and
count to
then-
3 and say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go
And
team.
then, yeah,
Woo!
Yeah.
1,
Try it again.
Oh.
2,
back.
3.
Yay. Ooh,
Whoa.
we'll come up with a phrase. All right. Good job, guys. Let's take a lap.
so as you all go to rest, help out where you can, the rest of the voyage goes on largely without incident. As you all eventually arrive the following day back into Highmoon, and that's where we'll go into tonight's session. All right.
Noon and Highmoon.
All right, back where the campaign started. It's going to be very interesting to see what comes
Oh,
here.
yeah.
All right. Well, interesting session tonight, guys. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Looking forward to see where this all goes. And see you all next week. I'm very tired, so we're going to go ahead and sign off. Keep being awesome, everyone. See you. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.